So as I said, try to first make the drawing, and the drawing should be in such a way that you have ample space on all the sides. So first of all, just try to do a placement where it should start and where it should end. Yeah, so I am just doing the placement. See, I am just putting a few lines, and I am just making sure that my auto rickshaw will be within this much area. So I have some space here, some space here, some space over here, and the wheels will come somewhere here, and another wheels will come somewhere here. So we have little space in the ground also. Okay, so once I do the placement, like a vague placement, like a approximate measurement of what will be the structural size, I go ahead and draw. Don't start drawing immediately, just put points and see where exactly your auto rickshaw is going to start and where exactly it is going to end. That is going to give you very nice results. This is relatively easier to draw because we don't have this in perspective, it is just the side view. But still, like, do your best in terms of the drawing. So I'm not sure if the video is visible of my drawing, because the pencil is a little lighter. My pencil strokes are little lighter, so not sure whether it is visible or not. I wanted to ask if you guys are following my like, have you seen my YouTube channel? Have you tried to see what all videos I have? There are a lot of videos which you can take advantage of, and those will set a good foundation. If you are interested, you should take a look into that. So my drawing is done. So if you see, what I have drawn is just the shape, the basic shape. and the positioning of the tires, where the tires are coming, and if you see, I have space on all the sides. If you want, this image can go a little up also, or a little on the right side, that is up to you. So just that, don't try to make it such that the tire touches the ground or one of the sides touches the corner of the paper. Okay, so let me know when your work is done. Take out the colors, which are gamboge yellow, yellow ochre, and some blue color, some crimson color, and burnt sienna. 5 colors. Gamboge yellow, primary color is gamboge yellow. Then we want yellow ochre to darken the gamboge yellow at certain places. Crimson and blue color for the shadows, and little bit of burnt sienna for a variety. Okay, so these are the colors which we need. My water is ready. Keep a cloth ready. Somebody sent something. Okay, not you. So let's get started with the painting, or shall I wait for you, Anu? Okay, Anu has also sent me the thing. Now your auto rickshaw is in the center, or it's on one side of the paper? Hello, Anu? Okay, center. Okay, fine. So let's mix. First of all, see what I'm doing. I'm mixing yellow with lots of water. Here in loose style, we will try to approach this in a very different style. Okay, so first we will prepare the colors. So I'm having yellow first of all, and what I will do is take the yellow and apply on the surface of the paper directly, and let's take that yellow elsewhere. Like, don't restrict it to only one place. Like, I want the color to literally go elsewhere also. Take this beautiful color and also splatter at certain areas, as if it should feel that the auto rickshaw is created by splatter of colors. So let's just be a little wild, and let's just trust me over here when I'm saying this. It will turn out to be nice. Okay, so I've just now put a lot of splatters of color. Okay, and the color is very wet. The color is wet. So, and now I'm just trying to put in some extra yellow color on this, which, like, concentrating some more color on the auto rickshaw itself. And I have not bothered to have a white wall. I just want the entire yellow to dominate, and I have just done a very I've splattered the colors here and there. And let's do one thing. Let's take a little crimson, very light here. See, very light, little crimson. Okay, and just splatter some crimson also elsewhere outside. It should be very thin. Like, the amount of water should be very high. The amount of, like, the color should be very less. Now we have to develop everything very like transparently, very transparent. When I am saying very, try to add one more quantity of water. Like, don't make it dark. It will ruin it. Okay, you will see the final effect. You will not realize what we have done. So I'm just splattering some crimson, which will give a nice pink effect, and some yellow also once again. Like, you stop when you feel that you have done enough. I think this is enough. Okay, and I just want some motion. So Yeah, you see over here, it displays a sense of motion. So just create this much and then share me your images. I have taken a little yellow color and mixed a little crimson color, so it becomes a kind of orangey color here. Okay, and now what I will do is like this portion is going to be very yellow, but the rest of the the areas around it, so I'll try to put this color in the ground, in the tire portion, because this is just, we will play in the tonal value. So I am covering everything, like the floor, the tires, everything, but the body of the auto. I'm not covering the body of the auto with this color. See, even I'm going inside. So right now what we will do is that we will try to make the other areas darker and try to highlight the portion where they highlight the body of the auto, in which will be in yellow color. Now again we will take pure gamboge color, lot of water again, and try to blend it again. See, we'll try to merge the colors. We'll take more gamboge and merge the colors. So what I am trying to do is I have made the bottom portion darker, and now I am taking some concentrated yellow color, like concentrated means not concentrated but pure yellow color, and trying to put it in the area of the body. In the body I am trying to put some pure gamboge color here. This will go here. So crimson and yellow on the bottom. The color will flow. Okay, don't worry. Let the color flow. This is just like we are trying to create an image out of very, very transparent, very thin layers of color. Slowly it will come to life. At the first instance you will think that I am mad. Okay, but you will see when finally it transforms into a picture, you'll see what I wanted to do. So basically I am trying to, yeah, tell. No, I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you. See, what happened is I applied this portion. Okay, I'm telling you. First I applied this area. Okay. Later on, when I took yellow, right, this yellow also washed away and it mixed here. So it became darker here because the yellow also got mixed here. First it was yellow and crimson color. Now as I'm putting yellow here, this yellow is coming down and mixing with this color. So it is becoming more darker here. Okay. So automatically it will happen. You don't have to do it. Like, because of the property of color, it will happen. Acha, right now I will show you something called cauliflower, which I showed last class. I will put like in the wet color. This is wet right now. This is also wet. If I put a drop of water, pure water, okay, just like not too much. I'm taking out most quantity, just one drop. If I put one drop of water here, right, then that drop of water is going to create a spread. Like, it will spread and it will create its own mark. Okay, it will create its own a kind of texture. So that is called cauliflower, because it will look like a cauliflower. You will see. Okay, so I am putting some drops of water here and drops of water here just to show you. Okay, and then put that cauliflower in outside also, like certain areas, not everywhere, just 3 or 4 places. So I have put some drops of water outside on the wet surface. After drying, you will see how it looks. Okay, try to do this. Yeah, so you dry the paper in the meantime at your end. Right now I will go to a little smaller brush. No, not now. Now we have to do one more thing, which is we have to put the color of the canopy. So the canopy means the cover around the auto rickshaw, that has to be made a little darker, right? So let's work on that. So I am taking transparent blue here, not very dark. So this is ultramarine blue. Just take ultramarine blue and try to cover this very transparently. Okay, let the color go here and there, that's okay. Right now we are not actually trying to create the shape. Right now we are just working on establishing the background colors. Okay, so even if it might look a little odd right now, finally it's going to be very, very beautiful. So I have just put a very light, remember the word light, it's very light, it's very subtle, right? It's not overpowering. Let's put a few drops of this blue. So I've just put some blue very lightly, just try to do that. Right now, as I said, we are not establishing the shape yet. We will be doing that in the near future. And with a damp brush, just try to take away some blue which has come here and created a kind of greenish effect on the body of the auto. So like that. Top part of the auto, yes, not on the yellow part, because the yellow part is supposed to be yellow only, but the top part is going to get more darker in time to come. So right now we are just establishing the dark, like the bottommost tones. We will develop on top of it. So sorry, which one? Okay. The blotches of color that you are getting is because of the cellulose paper, and if you dry it, is the color dry? Yeah, so if once it is completely dry, those patches will go away. Okay, so it is because of so the ones which are darker is because certain areas inside the paper are still wet. So dry them and I think it will work. Okay, it will be nice. Fine. Okay, Now I am taking a little smaller brush, like going one step smaller, or you can take any other soft brushes like this, okay, and you can do it, or you can take a mop brush like this, anything, and then just a minute, Radhika. Yeah, I am seeing. You do one thing, Radhika, on your auto rickshaw na, yeah, it looks good only. Try to send me photos by rotating it, okay? I cannot bend my like I'm seeing it in a computer screen na. I cannot bend it until I download it. So kindly send it to me once again. Yeah, okay. Now it looks good. So see the fluidity is needed, and the transparency, how it is transparent in your case right now, it's transparent. So that transparency will come only when we use good quantity of water. Okay, fine, it's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now I'm mixing some crimson and blue. What color will I get? Purple, right? Correct. We'll get some purple. Yes or no? Yes, right? Arey baba bolo, speak up. Okay. So what I am doing right now, you see, just very light. Again, this color is super light. Okay, it has lot of water. I'm trying to slowly but steadily darken this area. See what I did, and I'm taking this crimson also inside the body, like where people sit, right there. But you can imagine the quantity of water I have huge loads of water. Understood? Again, on the other side, like on the front side also, the interior is dark, right? The interior of that auto is dark. The outside portion is light, but the interior is dark. So I'm trying to cover this area also with in the dark shade. ये देखो. So where I have done a little control is here, okay, and where I have not done control is here. I want the color to go from here. So little crimson color I took and I applied it here, which is very very light color, okay, and in that I have melted away this area, and I have not done much on this area because I want this area to be having a bit of that crispness. Okay, understood? Now I'm developing on it. See, even though it is wet, I'm adding little more color on this. Like that. Okay, now you see the bottom portion of the auto. What is happening to the bottom portion? That is also dark, right? So what we will do is, yeah, here also we need a little sharpness. Okay, so I am taking again very light colors. So we will mix blue, crimson, a little yellow also is fine for variety. We will not paint the tires now, we will leave them. See, and then we will loosen it. जाओ पानी अपना काम करो, पानी को अपना काम करना है. So मैंने जहां पे wherever I wanted crispness, I have given the crispness in that area. I don't want that area to be bad, but wherever I want water to dissipate and go away, like this bottom part, there is nothing, right? There is no subject, nothing. So I can just allow it to melt away. Okay, you're getting me? Are you with me till here? Even the same thing we have to do it here below the tire. See, below the tire, this much portion, and here also I can do it like that. See, so right now it's just like seeing the picture and trying to do a judgment of whether I want the color to be crisp here or whether I want it to be flowy. So wherever I want sharpness, like wherever I want a good contrast, I have to be little sharp, and wherever it is not an important area, or it is a background or something, I just blend it away. Getting me? Clear? See, here also, like in this area also, if I want a cauliflower or I want to give a texture, see, don't shy away from experimenting. Just put a drop of water. Okay, just put a drop of water. This top portion anyways is going to be lighter than this area. So wherever you want the highlight to come, just put a drop of water and see how it is behaving. If it leaves a bad mark, then also it gets covered later on in the next stage. Okay, so don't shy away from experimentation. Slowly you can see the look and feel of an auto rickshaw is coming. Can you see it is slowly the auto rickshaw is coming to life. Slowly the forms are getting created. Yes or no? So right now I have seen all of your works, and they are literally in the right path, like exactly how they should be. Very light and blurry, so that is how it should be. So Radhika, you are now getting right what I wanted you to do. You are getting the feel of it right now. So first what we did, we have tried to make this portion blurry, right? Now I want this portion to be dark, and like I'm again using a very light tone of color, but because I am applying on top of another layer, this portion is going to become darker. Okay, so see, this portion is going to become darker, and slowly I am trying to impart a little detail, like rest wherever I think I can just make the things blurry, I will do that. Wherever I want to make it little nice and crisp, I will do that. So but one thing is for sure, I want very, very watery colors. Okay, so even here I am trying to now I am using a very thin brush. Okay, little on the thinner side, because slowly we are going to add more and more and more I will not say details, but we are right now trying to create the shapes. Okay, see, the floor also is little darker, I can see that, so I will make this darker. Right now let's work on the auto rickshaws wheel. Okay, so the wheels are little bit yellowish, so we will take some yellow ochre and crimson, mix it, and then I am applying it on the wheels. We have already done the splatter and everything, so it is looking very flowy. So right now let's work on the wheels. some boy is screaming the hell out of himself. See. Okay, I'm making the wheels, and then there is a little shadow of this wheel which is going till here. So the shadow will come from here also, like that. See, now I have given the shadow, and I am putting some water drops in the areas where I want it to be lighter. So basically it is going to, I'm just lifting the colors here, giving it some shape. Again, the headlight portion. So there is a light on top of the mudguard, right? The front mudguard. So on top of that there is a headlight. Okay, do you see that? So I'm just putting for which one? Blue, no, blue, crimson, and then a little bit of yellow occur. So blue and crimson is the typical purple color. If I want to make it a little grayish, I add a little yellow. Okay. See, slowly it is coming to life or not? Tell me. So slowly, you see, slowly we will just keep on darkening, and now again we will mix blue color, crimson color, and little bit of yellow ochre. So make it a nice watery thing. It should be very watery. And then see, now I am trying to define this now. Okay, can you see? See. So I've already put a lot of, like, I've tried to make it very blurry. I can still at some point make it a little flowy. That's up to me. I can do that. थोड़ा सा उसको ब्लर करवा दिया. इसमें कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं है. एक ही चीज है, you should let color loose. Like the color should be very, very transparent, very watery, and you should allow the colors to mingle, and they should flow away and create nice patterns. Don't try to keep them restricted. If you keep it restricted, then it will appear as if they're not flowing, like they don't have an energy. Dekho. So here also I gave a nice little shadow. Now I am mixing a little darker color, slightly less thick, slightly less watery. I'm very sorry, slightly less watery, to put it below the mudguard to define the tire. See, just like that. And the same thing I will do it here. थोड़ा सा इधर गड़बड़ हुआ, सो जस्ट इसको सही कर देंगे. लेट्स टेक लिटिल येलो I will dry it because I don't want color to. Can you see how first we allowed the color to go everywhere, and slowly we are just concentrating on the areas where we want a little control. देखो पूरा लाइटली हल्के हल्के हाथों से ओके सो इतना करो, चलो इतना करो। ये आई थिंक इसके बाद एक और कोट अगर डालेंगे, वन मोर कोटिंग ऑफ कलर, एंड आई थिंक दिस विल बी डन। हाँ, सो प्लीज ट्राई टू डू दिस मच। इवन you I've seen the works of you guys, what you have sent me. It's coming out nice. Okay, so just a few more layers, like one more layer, I think the job will be done. Fine, please try to do this. Want the windshield to have a little glow, because let's say it is reflecting some sunlight. So things like these small things at the end you can do. At the end you can just rub and try to make it a little flowy and nice kind of thing. Yeah, understood? Give it a try and we'll see you in the next class. Okay, you guys should practice. Okay, chalo, bye bye, good night.